We haven't filmed like a YouTube official video in a minute now, have we? Anyways, I've been teaching private classes, so students that have either sought me out or that I've worked with for a couple of years. I don't do group classes, so there just isn't enough time, and I apologize for those of you that have always shown up, or it's not the time right now, which is okay. Yoga's forever. So. Today is a short little 20-minute long video for my injured students or geriatric or people with really bad back issues. Basically, you cannot really do full standing, stretching, crazy stuff. So this is something that will get your heart pumping, and also you can do it mostly seated. So you will want a chair of some sort. Obviously, folded chair is the best. You can do with this on just about any other kind of chair, kitchen dinner, table chair. You really don't want it to be fluffy. You want to be able to put your tush down and get your sit bones situated so that you are firmly planted onto the chair. That feels good. Now start off in this position with your legs bent at the knees, and your knees should be in line with your ankles. So I can guarantee you that if you just sat down and brought your feet together and your legs together, they are not in line. So, that changes things up a little bit. You do want your back to be as straight as possible. So, lift, 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 lift. Hello, bandit. Lift up and then sit bones down. Do you see how straight that back is? Great. So, we're started in our seated position, and you can always bring the hands here onto your lap, right above your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm out to the side, and do this little drawing in of your shoulder blade and your shoulder along the arm. Fingers are not widespread, they are together. Okay, like you're gonna smack somebody, bam! You want a full open hand, but fingers together. Turn the palm towards the floor, draw the shoulder blade in. Notice if you're leaning over, try and get yourself centered as much as possible, and then rotate the right arm up, sweep the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, and stretch. You're going to lose some of that connection in your shoulder blade. That's okay. We just want to stretch up. Ooh. And then rotate. Bring the arm all the way down. Rest it onto your lap. Inhale, and then exhale. Take the left arm out to the side. Again, palm of the hand is flat, and then rotate. Get that shoulder blade and your shoulder to connect and draw inwards towards the center of your chest. Rotate the left arm and sweep the arm up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch up. Again, you'll lose that tightness. You want to feel the extension of your upper body and your chest, and then rotate the arm down, bring it all the way down. Do that at least 2 more times, okay? Boop, up. A little slower than what I'm doing. I'm just showing it so that you can either pause this video or you can keep going. All the way up, stretch, 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 all the way back down. Last one, last side, rotate the palm all the way up towards the ceiling, stretch up, and all the way back down. Inhale, exhale. Now you see your feet automatically, or your legs start to automatically come apart, and that's okay. But for the purpose of this, you want to be as close together as possible. If it's just not possible for you to bring your feet and your legs all the way together for whatever reason, it is okay to keep them hip distance apart. Okay? So, we've done our arm things. You should feel a little bit more warmed up. So now take your right leg, bring it out to the side. Hey, now you might have to come a little bit closer to the edge of the chair. Grab a brick. It can be wood or foam. I prefer wood. And then start walking your left leg out to the side slightly, and then turn the foot. Ooh. Did you see how I did that? I wickety walked. So I had this bent leg, and then, slowly walking this left foot out until my left leg is straight. And then extend over, bring your right hand down onto the brick, pull, bring your right knee back and lift your chest. The rotation of your upper body comes, the longer you stay in this. What you don't want is to be turning and facing this way. This is wrong. What is this doing for you? Nothing. Whenever you lift that chest up and you turn, ooh, look at that. Good. And then lift, come up. You can bring both feet back together. Typically you have 2 bricks, so yours should already be set on the other side, but I didn't because I'm using one as a stand. So bring this left leg all the way out to the side. You've got it at a 90-degree angle. Brick is behind your ankle. And then, look at this. You can go a little wider and walk. The foot is turned in. I don't know if you could really see it on the last side, but my foot is turned in. You don't want it to be pointed out like this, okay? Ow, that hurts. Turn it in as much as possible, so then that way you have a firm foundation. Otherwise, you can, then you got to reach the outer edge of the foot into the floor. So just really try and keep this foot from doing this kind of thing. You can see it, it's bending. It's not doing anything. I'm actually starting to feel it pull right here. So push to the outer edge of the right foot, and then extend over. Again, don't go down. Turn your chest forward, bring your left hand down, and keep the chest lifting and rising. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the nostrils. If you go up the mouth, I ain't going to be mad at you. Push that outer right foot, and then reach that left leg and towards your left arm. So, you should start to feel it separate here in your groin, like pulling in those psoas muscles. Go ahead, pull, come up. And sit with the legs together, feet together, or you can be hip distance apart. Again, try and do each of these poses 3 times. You're not looking for, 3 hours of practice. These are very simple poses with a lot of support, so you should be able to do 3 times each side, no problem. And right leg comes out, wickety walk, the left one, extend over, bring your right hand down. So now we're going to add a little bit of arm variation. Remember, when we were seated up, we had our left arm, or we had an arm extended, palm together, like you're going to smack somebody. What'd you call me? Palm is flat, arm extends. Try and draw that shoulder blade in, that shoulder connects, rotate the entire arm, push down into the outer edge of the left foot, and then sweep the entire left arm overhead. Hey! You're going to feel this in your lower back. You want to try and prevent yourself from rolling forward. You're going to want to. It's going to not feel as painful, but try and keep the chest facing towards me as well as your abdominals. And then the left arm stretches. So from that left foot all the way to the left fingertips, you're reaching. Right shoulder, it likes to roll forward. Bring it back. Oh, good. Now, come up. Ooh, why not? Feet back together and switch sides. Left leg comes out, 90 degrees. Right leg, you walk it to get it as straight as you possibly can. You may only be physically able to bring it to a certain distance, but the goal is to get it as straight as possible. You've got one truly bent leg and one straight leg. Everybody's body's a little bit different. Do what you feel that you are capable of doing. And then, turning from this lower abdominal, you bring your left arm down, keep your chest lifted, right arm out, rotate, sweep the right arm up and overhead. The entire right leg, especially this outer right hip, all the way down to your outer right foot, is lifted and then stretching. And then this right upper body is extending. Oh, that feels so good. This is great for lower back problems, truly. Shoulder stuff, I mean, Inhale. When you inhale, lift. Exhale, turn. Pull, come up, back together. Breathe. And one more time. I'm just going to do this really quick because I just need to do things 3 times. That's today's magical number. 3. Left leg straight, right leg bent, left arm up, rotate, sweep overhead. Hey, look at that. Right arm solidly locks in. You got to roll your right shoulder and then turn. Look up either at your shoulder. Probably if you're doing this one, you should be looking at your hand. It's a lot less strenuous on this neck here. And pull, come up, switch sides. I know I make some of this shit look like really easy, so don't, try and pause it. Do stuff, to go at your own pace. You don't have to move as fast as I do. I'm just trying to do this a little bit quick so that you can get the idea of what the shape of the pose is supposed to look like. Inhale, big inhales, fill the lungs, lift up, use that force of your body, and then when you exhale, you can turn and push, tighten, strengthen, all the way back up. Arms extend out in front of you. Again, interlock your fingers. So, spread the fingers wide and just slide them in. Hey, push the palms and reach the arms up and overhead. Again, I'm not curving. Oh, look at that. I want to be as aligned as possible. And reach the arms up to the side. Bring them back forward. Change the interlock. Baddha Anguliasana, bound finger pose, upward bound finger pose, Urdhva Baddha Anguliasana. Take your other hand and slide it over. This will feel a little weird. You might do some things. I've got a video that explains this pose. But switch the hand, rotate, boop, reach the arms up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Again, do it 2 more times. Up, out to the side, forward, change the interlock, push the palms towards me, reach the arms up and overhead. What number was that? 2? 3? I think that was 2. One more time. Boop. Up, out to the side, forward, and out to the side. Ow! You should start to feel some stuff in your shoulders, And then walk back. Oh, goody. Or, chair can start here, and you slide it. I'm going to not do it because it makes such a loud noise, but you can slide and do the thing. I prefer that you start and then walk back. And just start to lower down. Again, feet are hip distance apart. Your legs will do almost we'll get into that. Palms flat, fingers spread wide, and your hands resting on your chair. Lift the thigh muscles up, lift up into your groin, and reach. Draw the shoulder blades in, lift the armpits up. Oh yeah, Ardha Uttanasana, half intense stretch pose. When you're ready to come out, Bend your legs, walk forward. Do it again. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-bum. And forward. One more time. Last time. Thighs active, feeling it behind the knees a lot. Shoulders. You'll feel this because you're going to lift your armpits up, bring your shoulder blades in. Abdominal, don't let it spew out, suck it in. Lift your head up for the last one. And exhale.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Okay, so last pose. You can always take a moment to rest, right? Especially when you're seated on the chair. Feet together, bottoms of the feet together, knees out to the side, sacral bone down, lift up. Oh, that feels good. Okay, last pose. Both legs are going to be bent, but you've got one foot touching the floor. Take your right knee out to the side, lift it up. You're going to have to sit back slightly, and then take your hands and scoop underneath and lift and bring that foot as close to your groin as possible, to your front thigh. Can you see this? Let's see. How close it is. Some of you may only be able to bring it here to your knee, and that's okay because it's still going to be the same thing. You can work your way up into it. I'm going to bring it closer because I can. You just stick where you feel most comfortable. And my hand is going to go onto my right inner thigh. I'm not pushing it down. I'm pushing it away from me, all right? I'm trying to drag the skin at the top of my leg and push it away. And I'm also holding on to my right foot. Lift up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. And switch sides. Again, I'm trying to do this a little bit faster. So, did you see how I did that? Whether your legs are apart or together, take that left leg, bring it out, lift up from behind the knee, take your right hand, scoop it underneath the right foot, lift up, turning from this hip area, and bring the foot onto your thigh. You can hold on your ankle or your foot and then push the skin away from you. Other side. Again, do these things 3 times. These are poses that you don't really need a ton of instruction for, or at least you don't need me to be there and be like, what are you doing? These are things that you should be able to do on your own without too much fear of anything, okay? And switch. Boop. As close to you as possible. This leg is going to have to harden and strengthen. It can hurt the more you bring your foot up to the top of your thigh. So as you strengthen your leg, the less painful it will be. Same with that hip area. But you can even sit on one side for 5 minutes. That's what I typically do with some of my students. Just set the timer. 5 minutes one side. It's better that the longer you can stay in poses, the better. That's all I'm going to say. Last one. Oh, let's go a little bit further. So I'm pulling and pushing a little bit harder. Oh, yes. And pull, lift, as close as possible. I'm pulling my foot from the toes, turning the ankle, rotating it. I'm not just doing some crazy magic pretzel stuff. And we're going down. Oh, why not? Hey, come down. Feet together, legs together. Walk them forward slightly. Palms of the hands together. Inhale. Spread the palms. Fingers all touching. Namaste, motherfuckers.